Well, how about that? Turns out Matt Zweig made the main field in this week's Tournament of Champions. He qualified second out of the PTQ at plus 201. The only bowler he was behind was Nick Pate, who was the leader. I interviewed Matt Zweig a little more than a week ago at PBA All-Star Weekend. He talked about the importance of winning the Agent Ong Open and his plans for the PBA Tour moving forward. Hey everyone, Bowling with the Fef back here at Sussex Bowl, Sussex, Wisconsin, the site of the Pro-Am for PBA All-Star Weekend. We've got Matt Zweig from Arizona joining us. Matt, thanks for the time.
Of course, anytime.
The champion of the Agent Ong Open last we caught up with you. Yes. And I'm guessing that's a big enough title that it doesn't really escape the memory and all that stuff, even a while after it happens.
Yeah, that was a pretty special day. You don't really forget those. That's definitely a top, if not top one, top three for sure.
Yeah. I guess, what can you say about, how Carl has really put his heart into that and really tried to not only bring it back year after year, but also improve it, give people more opportunities to make money and things like that, and just to compete?
Yeah, Carl's gone from somebody that he's just been a part of bowling, but never really was a tournament director, to building this great tournament in a short time. So obviously he's doing something pretty good. I think he's good at leveraging all of his connections the right way, gets the right names on social media, gets the right names to bowl his tournament, and can grow something really quick with that.
Yeah.
Doing a great job with it.
He's done a fantastic job, and I love being able to bring it up even from all the way up here, in the North Pole. Tell me about this weekend. What are you up to this weekend, and how excited are you to be in the Milwaukee area?
It's cool. It kind of happened pretty suddenly. I was rooming with Jake at the last tournament, and he's like, hey, I got to bowl this tournament in Wisconsin. You want to go? I was like, all right, sure. Because it was that or go home, but it's way more expensive to go home for like a week and a half, fly there, fly back. It's like, kind of just hanging out here. So, all right, let's go to Milwaukee. Let's go to the tournament. So it's been cool.
How many events have you done this year on tour?
I bowled the World Series and I bowled the Masters. So I kind of started at the World Series. I didn't bowl any of the PTQs in the classic events or the U.S. Open.
Okay. How's it been for you so far?
Hit and miss. I had a really good chameleon at the World Series. I made the cut there. It's been hit and miss. The Masters, I was in the cut after one. I was out of the cut after three, right? So some things happened, but it's been okay so far.
Much has been said about that oil pattern, kind of the hourglass shape, something different that we haven't seen. What did you see in that?
I saw my ball 210 a lot. It's weird because 32 mils is a lot of oil, but there's no reverse. And the front's hooked so much there anyway. Like, your ball's just going left, right. It's doing all these backflips. You never really know what your ball's going to do. That's the biggest problem. And then you go to the next pair, and it's completely different because the topography or who bowled there or whatever, right? There's a lot of people playing a lot of places, so they don't really break down as uniform. So I think that makes it a little more difficult. So the pattern itself, I don't think is that hard on paper. Like, it's going to be hard, but it's like for tour level, regional level bowlers, it's okay. I don't think it's super hard, but all the other factors is generally what brought down the scoring pace there.
Yeah. How about the World Series? Bunch of different patterns.
Oh, they were China. They were China at the World Series. No, they weren't. Chameleon was pretty easy. It was tour easy because I guess a local tournament club that I bowl out in SoCal, which I'm in SoCal now, by the way. That's a big update. Okay. But a big tournament
and
series.
I said Arizona. I moved you.
No, you're good.
Hundreds
You're
of
good.
miles away.
This was very recent. All this within the last year. They bowled on Chameleon, and they have a lot of good bowlers. Like Michael Haugen bowls that. Like, there's like good bowlers. Like Caitlin Avagani, who's bowling on TV as we speak, she bowls that. All this stuff, and there was like a few people plus. Like, it was pretty low scoring. So I don't know. Maybe it was just tour level easy, but Chameleon was good. I guess that replaced Cheetah, as the high scoring event. But the other ones are okay. I mean, Viper is just your short pattern kind of thing. I think the center itself played a factor in scores being higher. I think the pattern plays pretty true, and a lot of guys play them the same.
What do you learn about yourself and your mental game when you're bowling against the best in the world. Jacob just told me that the mental game factors in so much.
Yeah, it's the biggest thing. Because in terms of skill difference, you have like your top 10 that are really, really good. And then I'd say from like 11 to 60, the skill gap is very narrow. There's different reasons why they succeed at different times, but the biggest gap is mental game there. Everyone, at that point, once you get from like 11th to 60th in the points, they're all just really good bowlers. Everyone's like really good. And then, again, you have your elite, right? Your LeBrons. I think at the end of the day, the ones that are mentally strong, that are feeling the confidence, that are kind of riding them like a Tim Foy, who's equally as talented as anyone on that list and is just bowling confident right now and making every show. Or not every show, but he's getting there pretty good, yeah. So he's just feeling confident, and there's guys on the other side of that. So, yeah, mental game's for sure the biggest factor on that.
Yeah. Moving forward, I mean, we've got a couple majors coming up. There's the year-end stuff. How much of that do you end up shooting?
How much I plan on bowling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bowling the rest of them. Okay. So I'm bowling the players, the TOC, hopefully the playoffs, right? But probably not. I don't really have that many points. But I don't know, I'm excited about the players. I've done well at that tournament in the past. The COVID year, I was 100 off the show, the one that was in California. So, I'm both good at that. And then the TOC's fun. Actually, the one year I made the TOC PTQ, I got out of it, crossed with EJ that whole week.
Oh, wow.
And that was I realized how not good I was when I crossed with EJ. It's like, bro, he has the nuts on every pair. That's crazy. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. What do you think of kind of how the schedule plays out this year? Everything's kind of jammed into the first half of the year. You've got a lot of crisscrossing the country and then majors clumped together. Does that play to your strengths?
Not really, because it's all on the East Coast. It's in the Midwest, so it's not easy to get to. I don't know if the tour schedule looked like, Reno, go to Oregon, Fountain. I bowl every tournament because it's like, yeah, it's right here, but it's hard to get to these things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about that, but I think the old format was the best, but obviously they can't really do that right now. Where they kind of literally traveled the country. There was a West Coast swing that was a north, a kind of a north swing. You went around everywhere. So I don't know.
Here's the softball. I'm going to tee this one up for you, and he's not here anymore. So, how is Jacob as a roommate?
I reserve my Fifth Amendment on
that one. We're not even a little.
I'm good. No, he's fun. He's a good dude. I enjoy talking with Jacob on the road. He has some cool opinions on things, and
Cool.
I don't know.
Well, Matt, I appreciate the time. Best of luck moving forward here.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you having me on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to stay on this playlist to see more content from All-Star Weekend.
What he said.
Thank you for watching Bowling with the Fef. Pound the like button and subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Bowling with the Fef is brought to you by Chip Magnet. Raise your snack standards.
Jerry's Score More Bowling Supply inside Wagner's Lane. So Eau Claire, Wisconsin area's leader in bowling products and services since 1988. And Visionary Video Hub. Video with impact.
Email bowlingwiththefef@yahoo.com with questions or to appear on the show. You can also reach out on your favorite social media platform.